What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the 19th episode of the ROG podcast. I'm your co-host, Tweetbolt, and today we have here our other co-host, Gypsy Danger. And we also have the man with the plan, the boss, the handsome man toting the mustache, Pandemic.
Also, we don't have any plan right now.
Oh yeah, that's true. Also, that was a terrible introduction. In my head, I was like, this is going to be great. This is going to be amazing.
Everything else is true, but the plan part is not right now.
2 thumbs down.
All right, John, what's the first subject?
So the election.
Oh, no.
I mean,
Oh.
we're not gonna go deep into it. Just saying, what a turnaround.
All right, that was good talk. Next subject.
I know.
Yeah.
Black Friday's coming up, and Thanksgiving. So,
Yo, Thanksgiving.
any Thanksgiving plans?
Because I love stuffing myself with food, and then 2 days later being upset I didn't eat more.
That's true, man. Honestly, the leftovers. Like, I'm so excited for the leftovers too. You know, you're gonna have this giant meal, and then like you pretty much don't have to worry about food for like the next 2 weeks after that. You're just gonna have so much food. Oh, that'd be so great.
It's delicious.
Food. Comatose. Yes. I think my favorite part about Thanksgiving, I'm not a big turkey person. I don't know, just eating turkey just grosses me out.
Did you just
What?
crack
Huh?
a rock star on the stream?
Yeah. I probably should have opened this up before I did the introduction. That was probably my problem.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
You
you're
have a
almost like
problem?
John, man.
Hey, speaking of mustaches, are you guys participating in No Shave November?
Yes, sir. All 3 of my chin hairs.
Well,
What about you, John?
I kind of am, kind of not. Like, I've been like trimming it because like it gets out of control and patchy and disgusting. So I just been maintaining it, I guess, is the best part of describing what I'm doing with this. And how about you?
I haven't been trimming or anything. My facial hair, it doesn't grow like incredibly fast, like, you know, like a lumberjack's. You know what I mean?
Neither
Like it
does
doesn't get crazy.
mine. Mine takes forever to get to like a good
Yeah.
length.
But mine's coming in pretty good though. Like, you know, I'm kind of feeling it right now. Like it's feeling different. It's feeling pretty good. What I hate the most about No Shave November is, you know, I love to participate in it, but what I don't like is having to rock with a mustache. Like I can't.
Whoa,
I
what's
hate.
wrong with the mustaches? Hold
Whoa,
on.
hold on. Now your
Let me take out
mustache
the
is done
boxing
right.
gloves for this.
Okay.
Honestly,
like,
though, Pandy, you look
you-
good with a mustache. Like,
Yeah,
if I had a
yeah.
mustache, I'd look like a pedophile.
The thing is like, I don't know if I look bad with the mustache, right? Okay, here's what I don't like about the mustaches is that, you know, my hairs they'll get long enough to where they actually like, you know, they'll like curl in and like I can feel them, like sometimes when I'm trying to eat, or sometimes like I can feel if I'm eating. Sometimes I can feel the hairs like like go into my mouth, like kind of curl
Oh,
in.
God.
It's gross. I know, and I'm just like, ugh, that is gross. Or when I'm trying to drink something, like I can feel like the liquid kind of like brush up on the hairs. It's just like that's so gross.
You guys aren't gonna know what I'm talking about with this, but like, you ever find yourself like you're petting like your beard and you're just like, yes.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
What are you talking like? I don't think I've ever pet my beard.
Not like pet, like you're just feeling it. I'm just like,
No, yeah, like sometimes when like at work, I'm trying to think of something through. I'm just start stroking my chin, like,
you
how
like
am I gonna go
just
about
stroke
this?
your facial hair. And you're just like, sometimes like I'll just twist it around. I don't know. I'm fucking weird, but like, just like, yeah, this is good. This is good.
Kind of like one of those old like kung fu movies where like the really wise fighter. He's sitting there just kind
Yeah.
of like gracefully stroking his chin beard. It's like yes, yes.
Then I have an epiphany and it just all works out.
See, I'm jealous because I want to like I'm patchy. Like it's annoying. I wish I just had a nice full beard that I can just shape into like cool styles, but I don't have that gift because apparently my genes suck when it comes to facial hair.
Why don't you
What's
get
that,
the
man?
why don't you sign up for like the Dollar Beard Club? Those guys, they got stuff that actually help you like help beard growth.
Help beard growth.
Yeah, like there's the stuff it actually helps it helps you like if you're really patchy, it helps growth on the beard and that way you get it looks more flesh. It doesn't look like, someone had a seizure trying to run across
On
your
your
face with
face.
a yeah,
Poor
like a
John.
razor or something. You just have like bald spots.
I
'Cause it-
I hate shaving, first of all. I think it's annoying. Second of all, it's like more annoying because it's just like I'm trying to get my beard to grow a certain way just so I can shape it better, and it just grows unevenly. Like one side will grow faster than the other. I'm just like, what is going on?
I've never actually like done a smooth shave in a while. I can't remember the last time I actually like, had a smooth face. Usually what I do is I'll just, I'll trim it down incredibly short and I'll
Mhm.
usually just go with that for a while. Because if I go with that like that smooth face, I look incredibly young. Like I look like a kid. So that's why I try to at least
It
keep
might
some kind
help
of
you.
shadow on.
Sometimes you'd be like, oh, I like a young man. You're just like, okay, shave.
Well, I already look young as it is. So, I'm trying to make myself look a bit older by keeping the shadow on. But the next thing you know, yeah, if I shave all of that off, oh, it's done. Like 10 years, just cut right off.
Do you guys use like electric razors or you use the old-fashioned
Razor safety
manual?
razor. Like the double
I
edge razor.
Mm-hmm.
I use a I use an electric razor, just because, like I said, I don't really do any.
Just because he's lazy.
I just well, yeah, I mean mainly.
See, I
Usually,
tried using electric razor, but it literally like did not do well for me and actually gave me like razor burn more than anything.
Yo, same. Like right underneath the neck. I used to have electric
Yes.
razor, but right
Yes.
underneath the neck, that's when I'd get like all of the irritation.
that's because you guys. Well, that's gonna happen if you don't do it a lot. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you use a razor. If you barely use a regular razor, you'll get your skin will get really irritated to the blade. You just
Yeah, that's
if
true. When I
you
started
just
regular
gotta.
razor, that happened to me, and then now it's fine.
Mhm. Yeah,
Well, I stopped using shaving cream. I started using this stuff that's like it's almost like a gel. It just doesn't turn foamy. It's just like a nice thin layer of gel that actually just goes on and you can just shave it off. It's pretty nice.
so but it doesn't foam up or anything. Just looks like
No,
someone
it just
slapped you with some gel on
Yeah,
the
yeah, it's like
face.
a very like thin, like watery gel, and you just put it on.
I just imagine someone slapping John.
I could just imagine him slapping
Like,
himself.
I couldn't do that, man. Honestly, if I tried doing, no. See, it's like it's got to be foamy for me. I couldn't do just like some nasty like thin gel. Like I got money shot in the face. I don't want that shit.
Oh my god!
now John's never gonna forget that.
I'm just like I'm disgusted with myself. Where are my morals?
Deep down, that's what you wanted, John.
Oh my god. I'm not talking about it on this podcast. I don't know. Shaving's a pain, but I don't know. I hate it. Love it. Hate it. Love it.
That was it.
Yeah.
I love it, hate it, love it.
Like your beard's literally a love-hate relationship. Like
Nah, it's all love.
I don't
I
love
I
mine.
never had a problem with my beard, honestly.
When did
And
you guys start growing a beard? Like what age?
13,
yeah, around the same time.
and I shaved
Yeah.
my mustache I think like once, and I hated it. Oh, accidentally hit the wrong button on that.
I think I started like it took me a long time to actually like first grow like even any facial hair. I would think I was about like 15, 16 before anything.
Um, I was pretty much like what Pandy was saying. Like when I grew out a mustache first, and I never wanted to get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like the must, like I don't know why, but the mustache that was like my power. So I never wanted to like get rid of it ever. And then I remember back in high school, whenever we were doing like school pictures, they actually had people that would go and check to see if like you actually shaved and everything like that. And I remember I had this clever trick. 'Cause I don't know about you guys, but we had to walk around with like these lanyards on that had like your ID on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And back in the day, I used to chew on those. So what I did was I put the ID up and I flipped it over my mouth and over my my upper lip so that it would cover my mustache. And then I waited till that guy was looking at somebody else, and I just zoomed right on past him. And I was so happy that I got away with that. But he did catch me one day. He was like, "Hey, you gonna shave that?" I was like, what? And then he took me up into the office, and they put me in this bathroom, and I had to use like those 50-cent razors. Uh,
But they made you
so
shave
terrible.
it?
Yeah, they actually made me shave it. They put me in they took me to the office, and then they put me in the bathroom, and in that bathroom there was a package, and it was those stupid Bic, like razors,
The disposable
and
ones that like snap off when you try to even like use one
put any
stroke.
kind of pressure on them. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And it was those. And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, I don't want to fucking do this. And I remember it felt like torture, truth be told, because they didn't have any like shaving cream or anything. They had soap. They wanted us to use soap. And
So
I
for
was sitting there.
shaving?
Yeah. So I sat there, I tried to like put the soap in my face and everything. I didn't do shit except, just irritate me. And then I tried to shave, and I remember like those blades are so dull that they don't really shave. What they're designed to do is just torture you and individually just yank hairs out. And I remember I was sitting there, I was just like,
Nemo's best choice.
like I was like, oh my god. And then the guy was like, "Oh, you're looking good now." It's like, yeah, no,
Yeah,
you
right.
can go fuck yourself.
Literally, like I
go
have
burn in
ingrown
hell.
bumps all over the
Yeah.
fucking place. Thanks, man.
Figure
Why did they
Like,
make
sit
you
there.
shave though? Like, can we
I
get
don't
back
know,
to
but it was it was just it was just part of dress code, really. I mean, we could get away with almost anything on dress code, but facial hair was one of the things that they did not want to do.
Huh.
I don't know. It was a high school. You would think facial hair was kind of like a given, but they didn't want that. So yeah. So I had to shave my upper lip, and because of those stupid ass blades, I sat there. I probably looked like I had herpes all over my fucking lip because of the razor burn. So it looked bad. It was so bad. What a nightmare.
Yo, me and John would have made fun of you so bad.
I didn't mind shaving it all because like it came in uneven anyway, so it looked horrible. I was like, all right, I shave.
I remember my girlfriend at the time. I remember I was trying to go in and kiss her, and she was just like, "What? Where's your mustache? What is this?" And she pointed at like this, like basically this red rash. Like it was basically the razor burn. I was sitting there. I was like, "They made me shave my mustache." She was like, "Oh," and like I didn't even get kissed at that point. Like there was like I was
He
like,
ain't a
"Damn,
man.
yeah." I was like, I was like, "Did I just get? I just man, I just got a world starred."
He ain't a man. He ain't got a mustache.
It was a traumatic moment in my life, losing that mustache. And it was a part of me gone.
And I'm sure it took you like a week to grow it back. I'm sure.
Nah.
It well, back then it didn't grow out all that quick, so it did take a little while to get it back to where it was. But at that point, I mean, I was already kind of starting to grow like actual like actual facial hair instead of just sticking, only the or only the mustache coming in. So I just started growing the rest out.
I really hope that you just don't dedicate to just the mustache. I feel like you would look so weird.
No. No. I'll dedicate to a beard, but I won't actually go towards the must. I'll keep that in
Leave the
Pandy's
mustache to Pandy.
specialty. Yeah.
So what else we got, John?
So Christmas is also coming up too.
No,
What are y'all asking for?
I'd rather.
Or
I'm not asking
wanting
for
to get for
nothing.
Christmas?
What I want to get is so that I don't have to give presents to anybody. That would be amazing.
I feel like Christmas turned into like a holiday that is just like, oh, it's not about like family time anymore. It's like, what do you want for Christmas?
I don't care about the presents.
It's like, oh crap! Now I gotta buy like $1,000 worth of presents at least.
Yeah, I miss the days where like I was a kid.
And if you don't get anyone a present, they're like offended, like literally offended. Just like it's about giving, not receiving.
I got you a crappy gift card. Why didn't you get me anything?
See, I don't like getting like those Visa gift cards because they're just a pain.
I love those Visa gift cards. Shoot, by all means, if you're gonna give me anything, give me those gift cards. I'll use those up, man.
Yeah, wouldn't you rather have cash though?
No,
I guess it's the same thing, really.
I mean, yeah, it is, but yeah, it's just in a bunch of Visa gift cards. But shoot, whenever that happens, like I remember one year, man, I was in high school and I just asked for money. That's all I wanted, just money. And they gave it to me in like a bunch of like Visa gift cards, Walmart gift cards, and dude, I didn't have to worry about gas for like the longest time. It was so nice.
Now look at you.
See, I don't mind receiving Sunoco gift cards because it's just like that's banging. But
there's no Sunoco around here, man.
Well, there's like literally every like half mile there's a Sunoco. So
the hell's a Sunoco?
It's a gas station.
It's a crappy Wawa's. No.
Don't even go there, fam.
Wawa looking ass. Quad guac.
Quad guac looking ass. I don't know what to talk about right now.
You bring a good point.
That's excellent. That is excellent. Hey, here's a funny one. Okay, so last night I was making me some ham and cheese sliders, right? I just got done making them. I was eating them. And I was watching House. And I got a phone call from John. And apparently he's drunk as shit.
Right? First of all...
And I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, and he's kind of talking to me. He's kind of slurring on his words, and he was just like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm eating ham and cheese sliders and watching House." And he was like, "Oh, that's good. That's good." And I was like, "Okay, are you drunk?" And he was like, "Yeah. I've how'd you know? How'd you know I was drunk? It's like you know me." And I was like, it's kind of easy to know. I was like, call it a hunch, I guess. And then he was like, "Man, I could." It kind of blew my mind when he said it. I just wasn't prepared for it. He was just like, "I could really slay some mashed potatoes right now." I was like, "What?" It just kind of blew my mind that old John there wants to slay some mashed potatoes.
So about slaying a mashed potato, is that like taking a sword and stabbing it, or like?
First I don't know. Definitely not what happened last night. I kind of remember last night, so I did definitely not call you.
he said he had a whole bunch of red wine. I was like, cool, not a wine guy.
How much wine have you drank this week?
So, a lot, but I got my mom this gift like I want to say a year ago. It's like one of those like wine glasses you see at like Five and Below that can fit like a whole bottle of wine. So I was just like, I wonder if it actually does. So. Basically, the end of the result is it does. It fit a whole bottle of wine, and I drank the whole glass, and I was.
Why did you do that?
What do you mean?
Like, That's like Tweak experimenting with like caffeine. Like, I wonder if I could put 1,000 milligrams of caffeine straight into my veins. Let's see if it works. Like,
Well,
Don't put ideas in my head.
you're making it sound like I'm an alcoholic or something.
you, John? No.
Okay, all right. Now, you just said there was a wine glass that did what now? It was a wine glass that attached to a bottle?
No,
it
it
filled up-
No,
fits.
it
no,
could fit a
it
whole
fits
wine
a-
bottle inside the glass. That's how big
Like-
the
Oh
glass
my-
is. Like, he could jump into that wine glass, swim around, go skinny
So-
dipping.
So it was a pimp cup, is what you had. You had a pimp cup
He had
that
a
you're drinking
chalice.
wine out of.
That's what he had.
There we go. Yeah.
I guess if we're talking like terms here, then I would say yes.
Old pimp Daddy John over here trying to down a whole freaking bottle in
Except
a glass.
it did take me a long time to finish it though, because
It was a
red
bottle.
wine, you're not supposed to chill it, so it's like dry as hell.
See, I can't
Wait.
drink wine.
I mean, I don't
I
mind
can't
it.
do it.
I'd be a total
know.
wino.
I can't do it, man. Like I tried it's way too dry for me. That's the thing.
Well, there's
And
other
even when they
kinds,
were
isn't
like-
there? There's like tons of different.
Well, there's
kinds.
yeah, and there's different kinds. Like there was one and I tried. It was actually really, really good. It didn't taste dry at all. And I got completely wasted off that wine. Just because my friend he showed up, he was like, and he promotes wines. That's his job. That's all he does is just promote like alcohol. So he was like, man, try this wine out. It's probably the best thing I've
Casey's
ever
like,
had.
no,
I was
I'm
like,
not gay.
I'm like, man, I'm not really a wine guy, And he was just like, bro, try it. I was like, okay, all right. Took a sip. Okay, yeah, this ain't bad. Go and pour me a glass. Next thing you know, like we just decimated that bottle. And he was like, that wine's good, right? I was like, oh, damn, yeah, this wine is awesome.
I'm sorry, what were you like again? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. A good Moscato is not that dry. It's very sweet. And that's usually what I recommend to everyone who hasn't tried wine before. So,
I mean, truthfully, wine tastes like wine to me. So whenever someone say like if I ever had a girl over, then
Mhm.
normally what I would do is I would just have all these like random different bottles of wine. Like Pandy, you saw it. I
Yeah,
had
he had it, like on the countertop with the glass,
Yeah.
wine glass.
were they
sitting-
like
was
dust
like-
cl-
yeah.
It was like Grand Theft Auto. That's what it was.
It really was, honestly. Like you remember in like the luxury apartments where the guy had a wine glass and a bottle of wine sitting right there on the counter? It's basically
Yeah.
like that. I had it just like that.
With an
How
elephant
much
the
dust
corner
is
of
in
the-
there?
How much what dust?
Yeah.
it was clean.
I'm pretty sure he just put that out there.
I always kept it
Oh.
clean.
Yeah, he had a really clean apartment, but there was really nothing in it, so I can't really say.
Yeah, it was still a
So,
fresh apartment. But
You
it
just
was,
keep a wine glass on your counter just because?
well, not so much anymore. I don't really do that, but
Uh-huh.
it's what I used to do. Yeah, I used to keep a wine glass on the counter and a bottle of wine.
Uh-huh. I see.
What,
I
What are you
I
trying
feel like
to,
you're judging me right now.
insinuate, John?
Like, what are you trying to say?
are you trying to,
No,
do
I'm
you
just
wish
saying
you had that?
I'd be gone if it was me. Sorry.
Yeah, what if I dip my toe in that glass?
Oh, then it's done. I'm over it. I would probably cry because you just wasted like if there was wine in that cup, you literally just wasted it. You just wasted the whole thing and made me upset. Don't even get me started.
Is this before or after you're drunk? Because if it was after you're drunk, you'd probably cry a lot more.
If he was drunk, he wouldn't give a shit.
Oh,
He'd still
yeah?
drink it.
Oh no, I would. I
He'd
would
be like, "Oh, you put your toe in there, put the other toe in there. I'll still drink that bitch." He'd be white girl
no,
wasted.
I would be very upset. more than usual. But it's okay. I'll just go out and get another one.
I don't know. I always have you guys ever drank? Oh, of course you have. Like, have you guys ever had that Mad Dog like malt liquor?
No.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I think
Mad
it's just
Mad
you
Dog
talking.
malt liquor is the most ghetto bottle of malt liquor you could ever get, and it came in like these really fruity flavors. But basically, if you ever saw somebody walking around, they had a paper bag over a drink and they were trying to just like chug on it. Most
Mhm.
likely over here, it was a Mad Dog, and that stuff, like, they load that stuff up with so much alcohol, it would just get you wasted on probably like half the bottle. And I remember at parties, I would always, back when I was younger, I always show up with like this bottle of Mad Dog every single time.
Hmm.
It was it was always an interesting moment whenever I'd walk into the party. They'd be like, "Oh, you got that Mad Dog? Yeah, man, I got the Mad Dog, I got the Fireball. Yeah, let's do this."
There are probably like crap cases here. There's gonna be a fight. Every
Well,
time you're at a party, you're always fighting with someone.
I didn't fight with anybody last party I went to.
I don't know.
I
Are you,
need to ask
are
a
you talking about the
couple
guy?
people.
Are you talking about the guy with the gun? You talking about that one?
Didn't we talk about that last time?
I don't know if we talked about
I think
this
we did
last
talk about
time,
it last
but
time.
let me just tell this short story real quick. So, Kate Tweakbolt decided to go to a bar or wherever you were at, and some person waved a gun in his face, and he was so nonchalant about it, just like, "Hey, man, like, give me the gun, blah blah blah." First of all, let me just say this: if someone waved a gun in my face, nonchalantly, just like drunk, I'd be freaking the heck out.
Okay, first of all, if the guy waved a gun in my face at a bar, I would definitely be probably freaking out a bit more. But it was at a house party. It was a Halloween party. And we were over at my buddy's house and we were all having a few drinks and everything like that. It was some guy at the party that I didn't know, and uh he had a gun and like tucked in his pants. And like we were saying some shit to each other, and we were kind of joking around, or at least I thought we were joking around. And I guess he got a little bit upset about it because he pulled the fucking gun out and then he started kind of waving it around in my face, and I was just kind of sitting there. I was just like, all right, man, you got a gun. That kind of thought, I was like, shit, you got a gun, okay. Cool. Listen, man, hey, like, did it piss you off or anything? He's just like, oh man, honestly, I don't even remember what he said. I was just like, and then I told him, I was like, what you doing with the gun, man? And he was just like, man, I always got this gun, man. I'm a gangster. And he's like, look at my
I'm
shirt. And
done.
his shirt literally said, I'm gangster. And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, look, man, hey, we're all having drinks, we're all having a good time. Do you really need to be waving a gun around? He's like, nah, man, I guess we die. I guess I don't really need to have a gun waving around. It's like, how about this, man? Let me go ahead and have the gun real quick. And my brother was sitting right next to me, and this was all going down in the kitchen. Like, no one else could see this except for me, my buddy Travis, my brother, and this dude. Everyone else is having this grand old time at this party, like, you know, like booty shaking music going all over the place. Everybody's just going ham, and they don't know that there's some guy in the kitchen just waving a gun in my face. So like it was just like this really weird moment. So the guy, like, he gave me the gun. He's like, oh man, I'm sorry about that. I was like, dude, don't worry about it. We're just having a good time. And then I was like, man, can you go get me a beer real quick? He's like, yeah, man, yeah. So he goes and gets me a beer, and I noticed I pulled the clip out. He had a full fucking magazine in there, and then like I was like, oh, and then I pulled the slide back, and there's one in the chamber, like a bullet in the chamber. And then I kind of sit there, I'm looking at my brother, and like my brother and I both were like, holy shit. Like, dude just waved a loaded weapon in my face.
Whoa there, whoa there.
Yeah. I was like, okay, all right, so we're gonna go hide this. So we pulled the slide back, we took the bullet out, and then we pulled the magazine out. and we hid that in a separate place, and then we hid the 45 in another place, and then basically he came out. He was like, man, he goes, what'd you do with my gun? We were like, man, just to let you know, we hid your gun. He was like, all right, man, it's probably best. So I was like, all right, man, and then we just kept on enjoying the party, but that's what happened.
That I you know what? We're done.
What? That's it?
I can't believe how calm you were. You're just like, yeah, he waved the gun in my face. No. First of all, he would have been punched in the face. Like, you don't just go and wave a gun in someone's face that you don't even know. Just like, hey man, like, ooh.
Well, let me tell you something real quick. So if somebody is drunk, right, and he's to the point where he's waving a gun in your face, and you would not want to try to freak out or try to punch him in the face or try to do anything, especially if he's got a loaded weapon pointed right at you. So you don't want to panic him. You want to try to calm him down. Try to get on his level. Just be like, whoa, man. Whoa there, bro. Like, yeah, we need to chill. You need to be passive, and yeah, you need to calm him down. You try to do anything, you're just gonna end up getting shot.
Sorry, what was that quote that you had? You definitely are like, oh, you need to be more passive. And I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm like, first of all, I would not be passive in that situation because WTF.
You're not passive in any situation, though. Well, hold on. No, wait. John's trying to pull a passive card when he's the most aggressive person I know.
I know. He really is.
I am very passive.
Guy with a loaded weapon.
I could be like, hey, John, how you doing today? I'm not drunk, Bandy. God. I'm like, whoa, shit. I just asked how you doing.
No, because every time I get on Xbox, you're like, John's drunk, and I'm like, I'm not drunk.
John, are you drunk right now?
No, I'm very sober.
Because I feel like you could really slay some mashed potatoes.
That was a lie. He never got a phone call, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I only texted him last night.
He called me.
I did not call you.
Yep. I think you called him.
I did not call you.
Well, let's say you didn't call him. How would you slay this potato, anyways?
It's a very good question.
So we're slaying mashed potatoes?
Yeah, how would you slay your mashed potato?
In what kind of context, though?
The context
am I eating them, or am I like getting a knife and like slicing and dicing these bitches?
Yes.
Okay. Well, is there gravy involved?
There can be.
Yeah,
you sick bastard.
Is that what you want?
It's gonna be a messy son of a bitch in this one. Yeah, I'd slay with gravy. Lots of gravy.
Is that what you're gonna
making it sound?
Pour gravy on it? Why did you sound seductive in that?
Well, am I taking it out night on the town, or am I like slaying it? Like I don't even know what we're talking about. We lost everyone. We literally.
It sounds like you want to fuck some mashed potatoes.
Well,
we're not talking about that kind of slang. Like,
well, I don't fuck mashed potatoes, so I was only joking around. I'm literally so confused right now because like I had like 3 hours of sleep, so I'm just like not focused. I'm not a weirdo. I swear to God.
You're not? All right. Let's say you had a giraffe. Where would you hide it?
A giraffe?
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't hide it in my house. That's for damn sure. So it'd have to be out back.
So you tell me you're just gonna put it out back outside where everyone can see this giraffe?
My backyard is pretty secluded.
Look,
So-
I don't want to hear
bodies
that you
back
can't
there?
fit a giraffe in your house, okay? I have an elephant in my living room.
He does. I seen it.
Listen, Tweak. Are we talking about like a baby giraffe, or are we talking like a full size
No, we're
like?
talking full size
Yeah,
giraffe,
like
He
full
would.
on, like
ready
This
to
giraffe would
eat
have
clean
a
your
neck cramp.
trees.
Like,
A neck cramp?
yeah.
Do you have a neck cramp when you're in your house? Hold on. What?
Well, a giraffe's neck is long. The hell? My
You're lying
ceilings
to me.
don't go that high.
You're gonna have to build a higher ceiling.
Oh, this is too much.
you have to
more hard.
accommodate. You have to accommodate for that giraffe
You
just as
wanted
much
a
as
giraffe.
I
You can't just
accommodated.
deny it.
Yeah, I had to accommodate for my elephant.
Your
Yeah,
elephant
all-
is literally a
Yeah.
tiny, like, ceramic-looking thing. The hell?
No, it's not.
You don't know anything about my elephant,
Yeah.
right?
I seen a picture of it.
No, you haven't.
What? No.
Yeah.
John, you're drunk.
Yeah, red one.
Well, you know what?
Good
Onto
one.
better, cooler, funner news. Apparently, there's a USB stick that performs HIV tests.
What? Why would I want
What?
that?
Well, some people want to test themselves. I don't know.
And is it
What does that
one-time use or is it?
Yeah, it's one-time use, but
And then you
It's-
just throw the USB stick away after that?
yeah. Actually, I think you can do multiple tests. You just got to get the cartridges.
Software for it.
No, the cartridges. I think
So, would you put like porn on that? Like, what would you do?
it's literally a stick that tests to see if you have HIV or not. What do you want
feel
from
like-
me?
Is it a
I feel
USB
like if
stick or just a stick?
No, it's a USB stick.
So you can put
Well-
stuff on it.
No,
That's what I'm
No?
thinking. Because I
It's-
think when I'm going to test
it's
myself,
like a dongle.
well, it's definitely,
I don't want to test myself with the dongle.
you know,
Ugh.
help test my dongle. But
Oh my
I think altogether, if you have to buy a USB stick that tests for HIV, you really have a problem because that means that you just bought that for wait, you said
Yeah, you bought a test on the go. Like,
Well, considering not many people get tested anyway for HIV, like, hello, I think it's a good idea.
why? I don't know. I'd rather go see a doctor for that. Have like a professional figure that out versus
yeah, what it gives
The
me a false
USB stick.
positive.
yeah,
I'd
like
be
pregnancy
freaking out.
tests give false. Yeah, they give false information sometimes.
Well,
Like if I saw that I had HIV, my world is done. I am over. Like game over and everything. Like it'd be just a mess. And
Oh,
then next thing you know, it'd be like, just kidding.
your life isn't over when you have HIV. You can definitely manage HIV a lot better than they used to,
Well,
like 30 years ago.
Not for me because I love sex. So if I'm HIV, I've already dedicated myself to not ever have sex again. In other words, my life is over. There's just no reason to live at that point.
I
I think the real question here is there really a difference between 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner and using separate shampoo and conditioner products?
okay.
I
Do you
I
want
use
me
separate. I
Okay.
use separate.
Let me get
Because
into
I-
this topic real quick.
I think it's I think 2-in-1 is a fake.
2-in-1 does not make sense. You cannot condition and shampoo your hair together at the same time. It's literally impossible. It's not how it works. Shampoo
like-
takes the oils out of your hair and condition puts them back in. So how are you supposed to do both? Is it like taking it out and putting it back in at the same time? You can't do that.
So
No.
if you have a
Hell
2-in-1,
no.
is it really just like washing your hair with water? If it counteracts
It's
each
pretty
other?
much it's putting chemicals in your hair that doesn't need to be.
Wait, but
It
Go
like
tweet.
what?
ladies and gentlemen, if you need to shampoo and condition your hair, then you need to buy separate products. Do not buy the 2-in-1 or so I even saw in Walmart the 3-in-1 where it's a body wash and soap and shampoo and like what the hell?
Oh,
Are
that's
you
actually
really
not a bad
that
idea.
lazy
You know what I mean?
that you
Like
need to buy that kind of product?
I would buy
Um,
that.
I'm
kind
talking.
of product.
Yeah. Wait, what product?
I think Old Spice makes it, and
Who-
undisgusted.
All
He does
right,
wash
Old
himself
Spice.
with Old Spice.
I do not,
Yeah,
do not.
I
If,
I use the Old Spice body wash, but I didn't know they made like a 3-in-1. That's all. That's pretty awesome.
oh God.
Think about it. Look how much time he can save to drink energy drinks.
This is why I can't deal with the straight male population because they think you can just get away with that. It's not okay.
Well, the straight male population doesn't overthink
Did you just
on things
assume
like
my
that.
sexual orientation?
Are you saying that you're not straight?
I think
I'm just saying
John's.
microaggression.
Yeah, I was about to say that's microaggression all over the place.
Oh Lord, here
Just
we
got
go.
bombarded with microaggression.
Yeah. No, the real question, guys, why isn't the banjo in more mainstream music? That's I don't understand this.
Well, I think I know. Okay, because do you remember that there was this movie a while back. These rednecks, right? There were these guys. They were canoeing down a river, and then next thing you know,
you gotta
this
put
guy
him
on a
out?
banjo. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that
those-
one. Yeah, exactly. And
I forgot what movie
I
that was
think
though.
I think it was is it Deliverance? No,
Yes, it definitely
was
is.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's probably what killed the banjo.
You think
mainstream.
Deliverance killed the banjo?
Yeah, I think Deliverance killed the banjo because that was a pretty extreme movie, and people who heard banjos after that point, well, God, they thought terrible things was about to happen to them if they heard a banjo. So I think that might still be influenced today by that.
You know what? You make a good point.
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you
I
still a
don't
fan of
know.
banjos?
I think banjos are pretty interesting.
It's
I don't know
it's
if I can
pretty
play
interesting.
one, but I can definitely listen to one.
You got to be Southern to play a banjo. Like we just naturally know how to play those. We get the straw hats out, we get the little piece of straw in our mouth, just kind of sit there on the front porch, just kind of jam some banjo.
I'm just trying to imagine Tweak just.
One today, one yesterday.
I'm done.
You done?
I'm done. I need to mute myself.
I just spewed Rockstar all over myself. Oh man, that stuff burns. I have it in my nose.
Your nose? You just put it out your
Yeah.
nose?
No, I started laughing and I was drinking the Rockstar. It just turned out horribly.
Oh god, it's everywhere. It's all over the walls.
Okay, I think I'm okay now.
Are you good? You sure?
Yeah, I'm solid.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, so can someone develop a tolerance to motion sickness, or is it something you can't tame? I don't know.
Motion sickness?
Yeah, let's say if you have motion sickness, can you develop a tolerance to it?
I think so.
I think eventually you probably could.
Well, you gotta think, man. It's all about adaptation, right? You keep on doing something long enough that actually incurs motion sickness, and eventually you will adapt to the motion sickness. It's just not going to be a fun process to you if you have motion sickness to begin with. But I think in the end, yeah, you do eventually, you will get over it.
Does that work for Venom too? Like if you inject yourself with some poison to try to immune yourself?
Actually, no, that does work. And someone actually, there's been people that have proven that. There's these guys. They actually, it's not just one person, but there's actually these guys. They're actually like venomologists, and what they'll do is they'll get like snake venom, and they'll prick themselves with this snake venom. Like, I think they do it like once or twice a day, and it's to a small amount to where it's not going to kill you, but it feels terrible. And then what they do is they inject themselves with more and more and more of it until eventually they can actually do like decent doses of it, uh, and they'll still feel a bit nauseous, but some of these guys can actually go to the point where they can actually do like a lethal dose, and they'll handle it just because their body's adapted to the venom.
I seen something like this, not like with snake venom, but I was watching like My Strange Addiction, and there's this lady that would sting herself 20 times a day with bees.
Ugh.
And first of all, that would fucking kill me.
Where did she keep the bees?
I think she had like a bee nest like next to her house, and then the bees would fly up on her window, and she would snatch them with tweezers, and then
What?
yeah, have the bees like sting her.
Oh,
Apparently, bee
that
sting
made me cringe.
can, I don't know, lower your pain, or there's something in the bee venom that lowers your pain. I don't know, but
Yeah, but in medicinal uses, yes. In under controlled medicinal uses, yes. If you just have a fucking bee just sting you, that's not a controlled medicinal use. That's your body going through stress and everything, trying to handle that you just got attacked. Like your body's starting to attack, this toxin that just came in. Like that's not controlled. But yes, you're right though. There's been multiple studies on like snake venom, spider venom, any type of venom really that they actually have looked it up. Like, yeah, it's bad for you, if it's used with its original purpose. But if they can actually turn this stuff into medicine, and the venom can actually fight cancer cells and kill cancer cells. It's actually pretty cool.
that is pretty interesting. But that bee venom, that would kill me.
Yeah, you sitting there sitting there and just like snatching bees with tweezers and stabbing yourself with them, like that's not gonna cure cancer.
I feel bad for the bee.
Yeah, you're stabbing yourself with bees. That's all it's doing.
And the poor bees are like,
Crazy bitch.
it's just like,
don't they die once they sting too?
Yeah, they do. If the stinger comes out, they'll die.
So essentially, this lady is contributing to bees becoming extinct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's already kind of like a big issue, isn't it? And aren't the bees like, dying off?
Issue.
Yeah.
Didn't they say like if all bees die or something, we only have like 7 years to live as humans?
Oh my God.
Well, the thing is, man, like if the bees die, the plants die, or the flowers die.
Right.
Because that's part of the ecosystem. The flowers, basically, flowers and plant life, that goes on because the bees actually contribute to that. So if they die off, then flowers gonna die, plant life is eventually gonna die. soon after that, we're gonna be in trouble, big trouble.
So, do you think scientists eventually would come up with like some kind of hybrid bee, if that's the case?
Hybrid bee?
Yeah, one that doesn't sting but just pollinate.
I think they would try to figure out how to make plants themselves. Like, I think that's easier than trying to make another species. Because how many times have we tried to use a species to our advantage and it completely screws us over? Look at the killer bees. They're supposed to increase the honey production, and they brought it over here, and the killer bees were like, nah, we killing out all these bees and we taking over. That's like exactly what happened.
Is that what they said?
They went thug life. Yeah.
Yeah, they try to
killing
bring
off the
them in
competition.
to increase the honey production because killer bees are great at making honey. But they started killing off our bees. That's what happened.
Huh. I never knew that.
Yeah. And then I think they also tried to use some different form of like pesticide. And that pesticide actually like murdered a ton of bees at that point as well. So they need to stop. Like the humans need to stop because they're messing with they're messing with the circle of life over there, okay, and the ecosystem. And humans, as humans, we're stupid. We're not supposed to touch any of that because we don't understand it. Okay, we dip our hand in something that we just don't understand fully. We're gonna screw things up on like a chain of events. We're not just gonna like, you know, like hurt this one thing. We're gonna hurt and one thing, and then the domino effect happens. We just need to leave shit alone, especially the bees.
Yeah,
my
but
God.
we don't like doing that. We're like, huh. I wonder if I
Yeah,
poke
as
this
you-
bear with a stick, it could help us
Yeah.
out.
It's like what was that Leonardo DiCaprio movie where like he was stranded? It was his most recent one.
Stranded.
He was stranded. Yeah, do you know what I'm talking about? Like he had to fight a bear and shit like that.
Revenant.
Revenant. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's where you just don't fuck with nature because in the movie there's a scene where Leo sees like a cub and he's like, "Oh, okay." And then out of nowhere this bear just like charges at him because he was too close to the cub. Well, the bear keeps on like messing with him and then eventually the bear leaves him alone. Okay? Well, Leo, he's an idiot in that movie and he sits there and he's like, "Oh, okay, bear, you going to fuck me up? All right." So he pulls his rifle out, this piece of shit rifle. And he sits there, and the bear realizes what's going on. The bear starts walking
Spoiler, by
back.
the way. Anyway, continue.
Aw.
Whatever, man. If you haven't seen that movie yet, I'm spoiling it for you now. So, so he shoots the bear in the face, does nothing. Bear fucks him up. There's like 4 different events on that entire scene where Leo should have just stayed down. The bear would have left him alone, went back to his business, but no. Leo kept on wanting to dip his hand on that situation, and he kept on getting fucked up. We just need to leave. We need to leave nature
I
alone.
feel like that's what
altogether.
John would do.
John would
talking
definitely.
about?
John would definitely try to do that.
John likes to provoke, you know. He likes to take a stick and poke somebody.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I think that's more Tweak's
He's
alley
like,
than anything.
No. Tweak knows
Nah.
when not to deal with something. You, on the other
Yeah.
hand.
I'll wash my hands of the situation if it's beyond my control. I'm just like, all right, bear, I'm out. Get it?
I don't know. I don't think that's me. Is
You have
it?
to go too?
No,
Why is he
I don't think so.
Why you
I don't know.
always lying?
I'll have people comment and see what they think on
Yeah,
that.
comment, like, subscribe. Wait, not that.
Comment, like,
Yeah,
subscribe.
Hold on. He's on YouTube mode. All right. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, definitely comment and see if John you can put down A if John's the type that'll keep on provoking the situation, or B, he'll walk away from the situation. But we all know it's
I
gonna
can't
be A.
imagine him walking
I-
away from a situation.
It's gonna be A. It's gonna
Can
be A.
you
That's how
name
John is.
one other situation where I would provoke something?
Like every video game ever.
What
Mhm,
are you talking
mhm.
about?
Yeah. You're
John,
like, oh
John.
man, I'm such a
Ev-
great fighter, guys. I'm like the best fighter in the world. And then Tweet kicks your butt, and you're like, "Grr."
Oh god, here we go.
And it's not just the fighting game either. It's on Smite too. Smite. Oh my god. Okay. John will sit there and like he'll start provoking me every single time. He's like, we'll be on this conversation. We'll be talking about, I don't know, fucking French fries. We'll be talking about French fries, and he'll be like, "Oh, you know something cool about French fries?" It's like, what, John? He's like, "Me kicking your ass at Smite. I can beat your ass at Smite." It's like, what? What are you talking about, John? You don't want to do this. He's like, "Nah, you know what? Nah. I got this. It's like, John, you don't want to do this. It's like, no, you don't want to do this because you're just gonna lose and you're gonna cry about it. And it's like, okay, all right, you do your thing, man. All right. And sure enough, it'll get to the point where finally it's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do this. John gets mad because he loses.
And then 10 minutes
And he
later,
rage quit.
John has left the party.
John's left the party. John's not mad. Try to ask John to come back, play the game with me. John's uninstalled the game.
First of all, that only happened once because you severely pissed me off. Like, and I did not even provoke you with that. You're just like, no, let's play the game. Come on. And I was like, oh, I really don't want to. And you're like, no, come on.
Well,
And-
because no. You called me a troll playing the game, and then I said, "No, John, this is what trolling is. And then I started trolling you.
First of
And
all,
that's when you got mad.
for our listeners here, Tweakbolt doesn't play fighting games fair, obviously, and
What do you
he
mean
likes
fair? He's
What is fair anymore, especially in video games? Fair
He
doesn't
does the
exist.
same move over and over and
It's part of the
over
game.
again. It's like,
It's not like he's putting in like a Game Shark in or something.
oh, I'm over this conversation.
See what I mean, guys? A, if John wants to keep provoking. B, if he wants to wash his hands of it.
Oh, John. What are we gonna do with you?
He'll go back to this. You just watch.
Yeah. I bet you
I
like
won't-
as soon as we
no.
end this, he's gonna be like, "You guys."
Yep.
Nope. Oh, just keep my lips shut.
Speaking of which, we're at 56 minutes. If you didn't know,
Still got time.
That was
We
the
do not have
fastest.
time.
That's the fastest. It did not even feel like we went 56 minutes on this one.
I don't know, Tweak. You're gonna have to close it out. You started to open it.
Ooh. Okay,
Yeah, you
I
weren't
got
ready
this.
for that, were you?
All right, no, I was not ready for that one. Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to episode 19 of the Revolution of Gaming podcast. That's it. We can close out on that.
That was a terrible closing, but thank you guys
I
for
know.
listening.
Say,
John. Yeah. 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 Yeah.